pleasant rainy afternoon here on the back deck of the Funhouse as we get into week 13 on the Heat Check. I feel like I just recorded one of these yesterday, which I almost did because of the weird scheduling last week. We did that on a Friday. Today is Tuesday, and I am here with two-time defending champion Clayton. Clayton, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just trying to get in the holiday spirit, which I've been lacking. So.
Yeah, that's true. I was complaining a lot last week about, oh my God, there's people putting up like Christmas stuff before Halloween even.
Yeah.
Respect the old laws and broach not the subject of Christmas until after Thanksgiving. And then Tammy and I went out and did a Christmas duet at karaoke on Sunday. It's just like a total hypocrite.
What'd you sing?
It was that one by Gwen Stefani and her husband, whoever, the country singer.
Oh, yeah.
You Make Me Feel Like Christmas, I think it's called.
Oh, okay. Not very, very familiar.
I was definitely at a point by then on Sunday that I wasn't remembering much clearly. By the next episode, it will be post-Thanksgiving and we'll be solidly into Christmas, and some point in the weeks to follow, Clayton, you're going to have your annual poem.
Yeah,
Ready to
it's
go?
coming along. I was going to try and switch up the poem from Twas the Night Before Christmas. I was doing the 12 Days of Injuries instead of 12 Days of Christmas, or 12 Weeks of Injuries. But it wasn't including you guys. It was just, wasn't working out, so I switched it back up and I got some solid material.
I see that we got only 2 more weeks left before the playoffs. We had a fun week of action, and again, yet another super close game between Dion and the Purburgers against Derek and Deez and Shevers, where just before we started recording, Dion was telling me about how he was up by like less than a point, and then Purdy started kneeling, losing 2 points on each kneel down, and or 2/10 of a point on each kneel down. It was super close, but he was able to just squeak it out, 124.02 to 123.56, just about half a point. Another nail biter.
Yeah, Derek stumbled a little bit. I mean, a lot wasn't his fault. Gainwell got him 18 on the bench. Jonathan Taylor only got him 8 starting. I would have done the same thing. Little decisions like that can sway the game.
Launches Dion into the glut of 8-4 teams, hovering just behind sole league leader Delajuan at 9-3, and then setting Derek back to 6-6, and probably still, as I'm looking at this, would still probably put him in line for the 6th playoff spot. Very tenuous grip on that spot, as we got Rob and Buka and the Spatchcocks.
1-0.
And Mark, all at 5 and 7. So these next 2 weeks will be pretty important. Quick look in then on the punishment watch.
It's Nick. Just Nick.
It's official.
Yep. Nick and Lorenzo are the ones occupying the buys.
You suck.
I will say, I'm not heat checking you, Nick, but like you said, all it takes is one win in the toilet bowl. But I think you have a lock for that bye week in the punishment.
Yep. So he'll only have 2 chances, and it's looking increasingly like Lorenzo will be there with him too. I'm not. You know what? I'm not really going to be playing favorites between the two. I'd be perfectly excited in either case. Heat ones or stay.
In case Nick does lose, I have a hot sauce from China in a cart. I've seen some reviews on it. I know I have to eat one too, and I will mentally prepare for it, but I can't wait to see your face if you have to try this hot sauce.
Oh boy.
It looks pretty deadly.
You were rattling off some notable observations before we hit record.
Oh, with the teams on the bubble trying to catch Derek for that last spot.
Yeah.
I have a big meeting with Rob coming up. We're both 5 and 7. The loser of that is essentially out. You got Dion in an 8-for-4 match. If Delajuan loses, that first spot's up for grabs. Buca and Lorenzo. Buca needs that to stay in that. Mark against Delajuan. Go Mark. You're going to take down Delajuan this week. Miggs is playing Nick. Maybe Nick will get that win. And fuckboy, I'll be rooting for you to beat Derek. No offense, Derek, but I need Derek to lose to have that hope of catching that last spot.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure, but I think even Lorenzo at 4 and 8 might have a very, very outside shot with a lot of help.
Yeah, I haven't looked ahead at the following week, but obviously certain teams need to be playing each other for that to work out.
It would require him to score a lot of points because no matter what, he's going to be tied with somebody, and he'll have to have the points for it.
We're not the NFL Network. We don't have an hour with a bunch of analysts to decipher it all. We have about 15 minutes on our workday to record a podcast. So
That's right.
We're doing our best. Do a personal note here real quick. Since I've fired all my staff, the Spatchcocks are 1-0, averaging 146.04 points a game. But look out, league, if I get in.
It's a new day. Yes, it is. What would really qualify here is as most consequential game of the week. I feel like it's probably you and Rob, honestly.
It could be.
All of you guys need a little bit of help for Derek to lose. But that's going to be one that's like, that's a little bit of a loser goes home.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I guess so.
So, yeah,
let's Sanchez.
Let's look into this. Looks like the rosters appear to be mostly set. I don't see any obvious... Oh, well, there's Bucky Irving. Is that because he's expected to be healthy this week?
He could play this week. I'm trying to figure that out.
Right.
Obviously, this is the worst week to have anybody on the injuries. Please use your auto subs, guys.
So you're gonna run Irving out there with an auto sub?
Yeah, most likely. I put in... here's inside information. I put in 3 waiver claims. We'll see what goes through.
Don't worry, this ain't going to air until at least Wednesday.
I'm getting them all. But I do have a player in my starting lineup that might not be there tomorrow, so we'll have to revisit that score projection. But Amari and Hampton might be coming back as well.
Okay.
I don't know about that with the Chargers. We'll see. Marvin Harrison's still out. That really hurts me, but hey, you just roll with the punches. That's what us spatchcocks do.
Over on Rob's side, he has got, what would normally be a lock for a billion fantasy points, Josh Allen. The Bills have been looking very suspect of late.
I don't like Josh Allen in Pittsburgh, so I think that projection's a little high, but we'll see.
I'm worried about that one, honestly, because the Pittsburgh defense is, a little ball hockey.
Yeah.
They have a decent front, but I don't know, man. They looked very confused against Ben Johnson and the Bears offense. So I don't know, and I mean the Bills must be angry. And that's one to keep an eye out for. Speaking of New England, Stephon Diggs, who I have over in Dion's league in Funhouse 1, who's been very consistent. And playing against these Giants, who pretty much the only thing to speak of for them is their defensive front.
The Giants have blown 4 games in the fourth quarter this year. One of them was Sunday against Detroit. So my projection is the Giants will be winning the first 3 quarters of that game and lose it in the fourth.
Are you planning on having another defense in there?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll see what's available.
Because that looks like a mismatch. And Rob's got a tasty one with the Rams at Carolina.
Yeah, I'll even end up with the Rams and the Eagles defense. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. We're joined by Dion out here getting things ready for the evening.
That's right.
We were
Coming
talking
off a win.
Yeah, a very, very thin margin over Derek. But that pretty much locks you for the playoffs. We were just talking about
Nice.
We're there's 4 of us at 8-4. There's Delajuan by himself at 9-3, and then almost the entire rest of the league has a shot at the 6.
And you guys play each other this week. How do you feel about
that's
that?
right. Yeah, we got each other this week. Yeah, it sucks because unfortunately, just as I thought I was going to have the full squad, T. Higgins goes down with a fucking concussion. So he'll be out this week.
Oh.
Burrow should be starting. I don't know what to do about that against the Ravens, right? Thanksgiving Day.
I'd be careful about that one. Definitely use your auto sub.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to like if I just want to have some fun on Thanksgiving and start Burrow, or just sit there and not have to worry about anything until the weekend. So.
Did Brock Purdy think he was traded to the Carolina Panthers last night?
Yeah, I know.
Seemed to target them very
Actually,
well.
At one point, Horn on the Panthers had more receptions than 49ers wide receivers.
Feels like we've summarized things effectively. Anything that you want to toss out before we get out of here?
No, if I don't see you guys before Thanksgiving, hope you all have a safe one.
Lastly, I want to just remind everybody that this Sunday, the 30th, Lorenzo Don Cherleone is going to be playing in here, but more importantly, he's going to be refereeing the final battle between FWO and FX here at the Funhouse. Whatever. Anyway, hope to see you guys all there. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've certainly poured a lot of heart and soul into this, and a modest amount of personal treasure. So, yeah, we'll see you guys then. And oh, what else?
I got a little Andrew Dice Clay bit.
Okay.
Yes.
Send us home on this.
Spatchcocks. Oh, that's what my wife sees when she's eating my ass from the front.
Get official with that. That was great.
All right, next time.